Good evening, everyone. When war-like situations arose during the India-Pakistan tension, many countries were exposed on the global stage, be it America and Turkey. Turkey declared from the open stage that it stands with Pakistan and will continue to do so. President Erdogan even called Pakistan PM Shahbaz Sharif his younger brother. Even though India helped Turkey by running Operation Dost when the devastating earthquake in Turkey caused devastation everywhere. Then India came into action mode and started preparing to bring Turkey to its knees. An example of which is boycott Turkey. There is big news about Turkish President Erdogan's daughter Sumaya Erdogan. But why did Erdogan's daughter suddenly come to into the news? What is her connection with India? Sumaya Erdogan, the daughter of Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, has recently been in the spotlight in India due to escalating diplomatic tensions between two the nations. This attention stems from two primary factors: her familial connections to Turkish defense industry and allegations regarding her involvement in Indian aviation operations. One alleged links to Indian aviation operations following Turkey's public support for Pakistan during the recent India-Pakistan tensions. India revoked the security clearance of Slabby Aviation India, a ground handling company operating at major Indian airports. Speculations arose suggesting that Sumaya Erdogan held the stake in Slabby Aviation, holding the parent company. However, Slabby Aviation is categorically denied these claims, stating that Sumaya Erdogan does not own any share holding in the organizations. The company emphasized that its ownership is limited to the founding Celebi Oglu family, who have no political affiliations, and that had 65% of its ownership lies with international institutional investors from countries including Canada, the USA, the UK, Singapore, the UAE, and Western Europe. 2. Connection to Turkish defense exports. Sumaya Erdogan is married to Selçuk Bayraktar, the chairman and chief technology officer of Baykar, a prominent Turkish defense company specializing in unmanned aerial vehicles. UAVs. Baykar has been instrumental in developing drones like the Bayraktar TB2, which have been exported to various countries, including Pakistan. Reports indicate that during the recent conflict, Pakistan utilized Turkish-made drones, some of which are believed to be Baykar models, against India. While there is so no direct evidence linking Sumaya Erdogan to those defense deals, and familial ties to Baykar have brought her under scrutiny in the context of India-Turkey relations. In summary, while Sumaya Erdogan does not have a direct stake in Indian aviation operations, her association with Turkey's defense industry and the broader geological dynamics have been placed her in the center of recent discussions concerning India-Turkey relation. The system should be on order before the rains. The MLA instructed the officials. MLA Sunil Sarpal Sangwan held a meeting of the municipal council. Officials inaugurated the new road and drain cleaning campaign. MLA Sunil Sarpal Sangwan clarified that this time the sewerage and other facilities should be in order before the race so that people do not face problems during the upcoming rainy days. For this, he also instructed the officials that if the system is not in order, then be ready for strict action. He also said that in the meeting with the concerned officials on May 22, brainstorming will be done regarding the upcoming developments works. In the meeting, the officials should prepare a blueprint of the development works and bring it along so that work can be started on the ground. MLA Sunil Satpal Sangwan on Monday inaugurated the constructions of interlock roads from Mejban Chowk to the sectors as well as cleaning of drains in the city with the machines. Later, while taking a meeting of the officials in the municipal council office, brainstorming was done on the arrangements before the race. The meeting, the MLA instructed the official to ensure that the sewer system is in order before the rains and the drains are cleaned on time and the cleaning work is done in the night shift. Apart from this, discussions were also held regarding the development of green belt and development works. The MLA Sunil Sarpal Sangwan made it clear to the officials that if any problems arise during the rains, this time the concerned officer and employee will be responsible. At the same time, instructions were given to CTM Jitendra Kumar to call a joint meeting of electricity, public health, municipal council and NHI officials in the rest house on in which in his presence discussions will be held regarding the upcoming development works. On this occasion, Municipal Council Chairman Bakshi Sani, Vice Chairman Sandeep Fogart, Municipal Council Action Sundar Shoran, M.E. Narendra Taneja, Secretary Gaurav Sharma, Ravinder Hooda, J. Sohad, Municipal Councillor Manoj Marwa, Minod Sigman, Naveen Prajapati, at extra present were. People need to be alert and conscious during heat wave. The weather department has issued a heat wave warning. In such a situation, people need to be alert and conscious. According to the weather department, the temperature is likely to increase in the next few days. Deputy Commissioner Munish Sharma has appealed to the people of the district to be conscious during heat and heat wave. He has said that dry weather, increase in temperature, and heat wave conditions are prevailing in Haryana. In most parts, the maximum temperature is around 45 degrees Celsius. According to the weather department, the sky will remain clear in the coming days as well as mainly dry weather is likely. The weather department has also issued a heat wave warning. According to the information received from the weather department, in view of the scorching heat, they have appealed to the people to drink as much water as possible to keep themselves hydrated and do not consume alcohol and caffeine containing beverages. All avoid going out in the sun, stay indoors during peak heat, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you have to go out, wear light colored loose fitting clothes and cover your head with a hat, with wet cloth and umbrella. Pay special attention to the elderly, children, and sick person present in the house. Postpone strenuous work such as exercise and physical labor. The deputy commissioner said that adjust the work schedule according to the cooler parts of the day. While working in the field, take frequent rests in a shady and cool place. Ensure proper hydration throughout the day. In case of emergency, know the symptoms of heat-related diseases such as heat exhaustion and heat stroke, nausea, headache, rapid heartbeat, and fatigue. In case of any symptoms, seek immediate medical help. Take special care of animals too. Apply online for a Subhash Chandra Bose Disaster Management Award by September 30. The last date for applying online for the Subhash Chandra Bose Disaster Management Award for the year 2025 to the citizens and institutions doing excellent work in the field of disaster management by the National Disaster Management Authority is 30 September. Munish Sharma, Chairman and Deputy Commissioner of District Disaster Management Authority, said that eligible persons and institutions can apply online till 30 September for the Subhash Chandra Bose Disaster Management Award for the year 2025. The government of the India under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi has established an annual award called Subhash Chandra Bose Disaster Management Award to recognize and honor the invaluable contribution and selfless service given by individuals and organizations in India in the field of disaster management. This award is announced every year on 23 January on the birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. In this award, the selected institution is awarded 51 lakh in cash and a certificate, and in the case of any individual, 5 lakhs in cash and a certificate. Only Indian citizens and Indian institutions will be eligible to apply for the award. For other information and application related to the award, you can visit the central government's website awards.gov.in. Samadhan camp organized in the auditorium of Mini Secretariat. Samadhan camp was organized to resolve the complaints of citizens continuously in the district. The complaints coming in these camps being organized on the instructions of Chief Minister Naib Singh Saini are being resolved on the spot on Thursday. Under the guidance of Deputy Commissioner Munish Sharma, CTM Jitendra Kumar held the complaints of the people in the auditorium of the mini secretariat and directed the concerned officials to resolve them. The concerned officials started the process of resolving these complaints on the spot under the initiative of the state government. Samadhan camps are now being organized on Monday and Thursday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon at the district and subdivision headquarters to resolve the complaints of the citizens. In the Samadhan camps, complaints related to all departments are being resolved under one roof. IGNOU's term and examinations will start from June 12 instead of June 2. Re-register from semester UG and PG by June 30. Examinations of Indira Gandhi National Open University IGNOU, Ministry of Education, Government of India will be conducted from June 12, 2025 instead of June 2 due to administrative reasons and will run till July 19. Information regarding this has been sent to all 42 examination centers in Haryana. IGNOU Regional Director Dr. Dhrampal informed that IGNOU had started re-registration in all bachelor and master courses for July 2025 session. Students who have taken admission in various courses of IGNOU in July 2024, it is necessary for them to get re-registered by June 13, 2025. Students who have taken admission in semester-based courses like MBA, MCA, MCOM, BCA, etc. in January 2025 session, it is mandatory for them to get registered in their next semester. Students can use IGNOU website for re-registration. All students are advised by IGNOU to get their re-registration done on their own. The user ID and password created by the students at the time of admission. Using the same, students can get re-registered. If students are facing any kind of problem, then contact IGNOU area. So friend, thank you very much for this watching PPT News. And friends, I am humble request, please subscribe our channel PPT News. So thank you once again and take care. Bye. See ya. Namaskar. Adab. Sat Sri Akal. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat. Take care.